the best delegation in that committee room, and we had many honorable mentions, which is third best in that committee room. And on top of that, in a few weeks, they'll be releasing the top school at that conference. My bad. And we competed against like Solon, Orange, St. Edwards. And so, it's really amazing that St. Mary gives us the opportunity to go to that, because we're the only team in Akron with that program.
Does this experience give you some incentive to incorporate that in your future academia, and maybe even a future profession?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Ever since I started, I've kind of been driven towards law just because of the debate of it. I love arguing and just public speaking. And it definitely gives me a reason to go into politics, because I love representing people's ideals.
Well, the best of luck to you. Congratulations on the fine showing at today's Model United Nations competition.
Thank you.
That was Aaron Kofsky. Joining us now is Rachael Steer, another class of 2015 member, and she has just about as many activities as Aaron did. Model United Nations, the tennis team, St. Bridget's Fires, ski, peer ministry. A list of about 13 or 14 items, including community service to the soup kitchen, Special Olympics. You made bikes for the LeBron James run and Right to Life, and you volunteer as a babysitter at school. I got a 19-month-old boy, grandson. You can handle him. You can handle anybody.
I'd be happy to help.
You're a product of St. Joseph's School in Cuyahoga Falls. You're also a member of the Spirit Club. Why do you get so involved?
I just like being busy, and St. Vincent St. Mary has given me plenty of opportunities to do all the things that I love, and it has opened me to plenty of doors and provided me with tons of new opportunities to find new things that I love. So,
from that experience, has it changed the type of profession or the type of major that you might want to pursue in college because of the things you've been in?
Yeah, 100%. Previous to St. Vincent St. Mary, I had never worked with anything in the special education department, and I had never been exposed to worldly things like Model UN has exposed me to. So that definitely changed my view on a lot of things.
What aspect of the Model United Nations program do you enjoy the most?
I have to say I enjoy learning about the world the most, because prior to St. Vincent St. Mary, I could not tell you really the major issues going on in the world, but now I definitely feel much more involved in not only my country, but internationally, which is something that I never would have thought I'd know about.
Is this something that you guys talk about away from the competitions? After there's sort of a post-mortem? Is that sort of unity within the groups that you work with?
Yeah, definitely. And that also has helped me in my classes, because classes such as history and even English, sometimes you just know a lot more about everything, really, and you know a lot more about public speaking and really how to handle people, which has helped a lot in life.
How did your delegation do? Did you get a ranking?
My delegation did pretty good. We don't, like Aaron said, we don't know our scores yet. That comes in a couple weeks later. So
you've done pretty well, too. You've gotten some honorable mentions, superior delegation awards. So obviously this is something that you've excelled at and about 14 other things. So, Rachael, congratulations on what you've accomplished at this point, and continued success to you.
Thank you.
And now joining us, another student of St. Vincent St. Mary. This is Jake Giles, and he is class of 14, or when are you graduating?
Class of 14.
Class of 14. Well, Ellen Zagara gave me your sheet of the things that you're involved in, and it might last longer than the actual game if I tried to read everything. So why don't you just pick out the things that you've done, the 2 or 3 that you enjoy the most?
Well, sir, at St. Vincent St. Mary, probably one of my favorite things that I've been involved in is definitely our rocket team. These past 2 years, I've been co-captain with the lady you'll probably be hearing from next, Katie Engels. Mm-hmm. And that's really been a blast. Prior to
blast, is that a pun?
A little bit, sir.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Prior to St. Vincent St. Mary, I really didn't know which direction I was going to head into, but the academics here are just fantastic. So I decided to get involved, and I heard about our rocket team and thought, why not? Got involved.
And what do you do?
Well, We work.
You can blow up stuff?
No,
Now, that's something I could do.
we try to be a bit more safe. It's not like the scene from October Sky
I
where
was just going to bring that up.
Yeah.
Are there any similarities to that?
it is kind of similar. We're working in actually our mentor's garage, making our rockets. He's got a great shop working up, and there's a lot of people at St. Vincent St. Mary who go out of their way and sacrifice spaces like their garage to really advance their students. So it's a great place to be. And actually relating to the movie October Sky, this past year we had the honor, due to our ranking at the national competition for our rocket team, to take part in the NASA Student Launch Initiative.
Unbelievable. That's fantastic. Who else is part of your team when you have time? Who else is
On the NASA Student Launch Initiative? It was last year. It was me, and then again Katie Engels. Then there was Jerry Puhala. That's Joe Puhala's older brother who just graduated. Stefan Subich, Julianne Stamer, Lucia Vinzani, Alex Morley, Ryan Schwetter.
This is such an impressive resume that you've developed, and from the academic side, from a service side, from an athletic side, you've been on the track team. I mean, you're just a very impressive young man, and I wish you nothing but the best of luck, and I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think you're well on your way. And now we're going to bring in the oft-mentioned Katie Engels. By the way, that was Jake Giles, and my thanks to him for joining us this evening. And you've had quite the day, haven't you?
I have.
What happened?
We finished off our Model UN conference the second day. We found out our awards today. I was pretty happy.
Why?
Well, my partner Joanne Letman and I, we got the Superior Award, which is the highest partner delegation award. So,
congratulations! Is that the first time that you've reached that classification?
Yeah. My other two have been excellent awards.
Again, you are another that has demonstrated such a diversity in the activities that you've undertaken in your experience at St. Vincent St. Mary. Is it just part of the culture at that school to get involved?
Yeah, a lot of our students, I've noticed, we're all pretty well-rounded. We each have our own, we're partial to our own favorite academic team. Like, some people are more on rocket teams, some people are more on stuff like Model UN. But the teams that we are on, they make it so just more about what, the rocket team isn't just about rockets. It's about leadership and cooperation and teamwork. And it's just St. Vincent St. Mary does a good job at making all aspects of what's important in clubs a part of each club.
What are some of the things that drew you? Were you aware of some of the activities that were available, or is that just something you
through people I was friends with, and I just heard about how much fun it was and how much it teaches you. And it's just, I mean, it's easy to take risks at our school. It's just they make it so that anything is possible for each student.
So, in other words, you're going to walk out of there without fearing any challenge.
No.
You're equipped now to handle anything.
Yeah, especially with Model UN, it really teaches you to go out in the real world and just be able to communicate and network and just know how to live on your own. It's fun.
No greater endorsement for a high school environment than that.
No, it really does. I know this past CCWA conference, the delegates all had an opportunity to submit their resolutions papers that were created to the actual UN. So it gives you access to global leaders. And with Rocket Team and other on there is a science inquiry program. It teaches you to work in university labs, and it really gets you prepared.
Well, Katie Engels, congratulations on your accomplishments today and throughout your academic career at St. Vincent St. Mary, and to all of you. I can't thank you enough for taking time out. This is a very exciting time for your school, and I just thank you very much for sharing some of the things that you've done in your careers at St. Vincent St. Mary.
Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, it's my pleasure, but it's not done because I'm bringing her over. Ellen Zagar, the one who's coordinated these two interview sessions, and I will be brutally honest with you, Ellen. When I asked if you could bring together a group of students who could emulate that first group of 8 that you brought to us a couple of weeks ago, I was a little skeptical, but I think they're on an even plane. They are just exceptional, and you have to be exceptionally proud of them for representing the schools the way they have.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for having them. And as I mentioned to you just a few weeks ago, I could look at 692 students in the building, and I could bring any 4, 6, or 8 in here that would make our entire community proud. These students, the points that they mentioned today about leadership and cooperation, you see that across the board with every student at St. Vincent St. Mary.
And what I found heartening was that the response that you got from alumni and from the people that are in the school from hearing the interviews, they have to have a certain sense of pride beyond what's going on that 100-yard grid, because at the school they're being represented just as well. And it's got to really set a foundation to continue to attract these type of kids.
You're exactly right. Success attracts success, and the leadership attracts leadership. And I tell the students, probably more than they want to hear as I interact with them, every time they succeed, whether it be on the football team or at Model United Nations or on a biology exam, every time they succeed, it improves the value of my St. Vincent St. Mary diploma from 1992. It improves the integrity of it and the value of it.
Well, you have to share in some of the credit, and I know that you don't want any of it, but I came to the school earlier today to pick something up, and you needed to be cloned. And I figured with this talent here, they might be able to pull that off. But we're all Catholics, and we're not going to do that.
That's right.
But you were just pulled in so many directions, but you handled each event very graciously and gracefully. And I cannot thank you enough again for bringing these students up and demonstrating once again why St. Vincent St. Mary is such an outstanding school.
Thank you, Don. Thank you, Don. You can say that a million times over. St. Vincent St. Mary is an outstanding school. I'm proud to be an alum. I'm proud to be a current parent, and I'm proud to be an employee of the school.
Well, and thank you again so much to all of you.
Thank you.
And happy holidays to you all.
Happy holidays. Go Irish.
You're halfway there. It's 10-0 at Massillon Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. We'll be back with the second half of tonight's game on the Lariat Chevrolet Buick Game of the Week on 640 WHLO.